Good evening, and welcome to the Power of Now, Inside, Outside on Wellness Wednesday. I'm Coach Mitchell,
I'm Coach Dan.
and tonight we're going to be talking a little bit about the benefits of beets, how to grow them from root, transplanting into the pots, to juicing and the consumption of.
Yes, and the benefits. Then we'll close out with some of the things you use from the beets, and even some of the things say the scraps from the juice.
Right.
Because we practice not just the health and wellness, but we also practice the zero waste strategy. So again, we're always going to try to pack as much as we can in this short moment to hopefully inspire and encourage you and empower you to take control of your health, and not just your health, but the health of the environment as well. So we're going to start with growing. And we're growing beets in a couple of methods. One, if you see right here, you see that the beets, that's a beet, that's the plant. It's growing. It's growing from what we call scraps. The beets started to grow while we still had it in the basket. So whenever that happens, what we do, we cut it and then plant it.
We do a let's see approach.
Yes, absolutely. I've heard a lot of experienced farmers say, a lot of it is about experiment. So that's what we do. So that was planted in year, it's 15th, today's date,
23rd.
23rd. So this was the
22nd.
second, so it was a week ago.
Yeah.
And then it moved from there into a grow bag, or you put it in a larger pot, or you could plant it in the ground. Again, the beets will, unlike, say, tomatoes and peppers, the beets grow underground like potatoes. So this will be transplanted to a larger container, and actually we use grow bags. So that's that.
I'm going to show them how the root actually starts,
Oh, okay.
where it grows from.
All right, so give our beets, they're looking a little bit strange, but basically what you see, the beet is growing here. This is the part that's, the top part. And the beets will grow in a bunch underneath the soil. Now, the thing that Coach Mitchell will show about juicing, but the other thing about the species, we normally we used to throw the top part away. Now, when we actually buy them, we want to cut this part off, because what the beet will do, it will suck the moisture and some of the nutrients out of the beet itself. So when you purchase these, what you want to do is you want to cut this part off, but you don't want to throw it away.
And that's because this is still growing, because as you can see, there's some new growth on this stem here. So you don't want that to take away from the nutrients from your beet. You want all of that to consume.
Yes. Well, like I said, you don't want to throw this out. There's a couple things you can do. Take the leaves, and again, our leaves are looking a little bit tatted there. But you can take the leaves, and you can include them in your salad, you can include them in your juice, juicing, or you can include it in spinach or saute. And the stems, you could actually season these. We've done this before. Season them, little oil and salt, pepper, garlic powder, that we like, and then put them in the oven or the air fryer, and they become again a healthy snack. And thus, basically, you'll have to consume the entire thing, and when we juice these, I'll let you talk about that. Again, the bottom part, take off, and that becomes compost.
Exactly. And I was going to say, you can even saute your beet leaves with just some onion and a little bit of olive oil, some onion, garlic powder, salt and pepper, and they don't taste anything like the actual beet. It's a nice tender green. So we got these from the farmer's market. They were a little beat up, but the leaves were a little beat up, but they were actually good bargain, and the beets are fine.
Yes, actually, normally cut these off when we do that, or terms of presentation, unfortunately, the leaves are on their way out. So, after you grow them, and you harvest them, you bring them inside, and you find ways to
Make this delicious juice.
yeah, and then can I just say something real quick? Yeah. Look, we're talking about beets because we're connecting this to our presentation on Monday, where basically beets became the topic. People asking questions. So that's why we're talking about beets tonight. We're trying to connect, a good theme between our different segments. Which, by the way, those who watch Monday's session, to me, I said I was going to hop. It was just so many mishaps. Coach Mitchell says it was still good, so give those who attended.
It really was. It was chock full of information.
Yeah, I appreciate you hanging in there. And it was a lot of questions, very interactive, which I appreciate. And it was really, even me making some fumbles, but we made it through.
Exactly. And I do believe those who attended took a lot away from the session. So kudos, good job, and don't worry about all of those things that led up to going live actually were beneficial because more people were able to jump on and get, again, a lot of great information.
So let's talk about,
All right. So what I have in front of me is a beet-based juice. And this juice I've had twice this week. This will be my second time this week having this juice. It consists of beets, oranges, carrots, and ginger with a squeeze of lemon because, if you watched us before, you know that I like my juices a little tart or at least cut the sweet from the natural sugars from vegetables and fruit. This juice packs so many nutrients and the benefits are outstanding. And if you don't like the way beets taste, trust me, you won't have a problem if you use the ingredients, which we have posted on the Power of Nouns page. So if you're not on the Power of Nouns page, if you don't belong, please join the group so that you can get these recipes that will help benefit you from a nutritional standpoint. And I'm going to give you some of the benefits that beets actually are for us. So consuming beets is so beneficial for not just gut health, but inflammation in the body. It is packed full of antioxidants like beta-alanine, and they fight cell damage and inflammation. So if you are battling with inflammation or if you are someone who has bouts of inflammation, incorporating beets into your diet is an absolute must.
That was one of the questions I came up on Monday too, is about how to get it.
And beets are a very good way to do that. They increase the levels of nitric oxide by opening your blood vessels, allowing the blood to flow more freely. So that really helps with, your arteries opening up.
That's what they have with the heart disease.
Exactly. It protects against cancer-causing diseases. It increases your stamina during exercise. So, whatever type of exercise you like to do, it increases your stamina. And it can prevent heart disease and strokes. It can also help lower your blood pressure. So, if you want to at least start weaning off that high blood pressure medication. Now, you can't do this 1 week and stop.
Right.
It's not a one and done. You have to incorporate this into your lifestyle. This has to be a lifestyle for it to really impact your health.
Yes.
It actually contains chemicals that reduce swelling and helps lower your cholesterol. So again, we have 3 chronic diseases or disease states that beets can help either control or eliminate altogether. So some of the side effects, which there are, is too often, too much can lead to low blood pressure. So you might want to moderate how much you consume within a week, or daily. I do, what is this, 16 ounces?
No, it's probably like
12?
Yeah, 12 ounces.
About 12 ounces. I think it's a little more than 8, but about 12 ounces. So twice a week, so that's 24 ounces of beet juice. But it's mixed with something else. And it causes your stool to be discolored. So don't panic
Yes.
when you use the restroom, because that's just the beets doing its job, and the color of the beets actually expel when you eliminate it.
Yes. No, a couple of the social media groups, people talk about these, several people talk about it for the first time. Other people were thankful that they were warm, and some people said they weren't. And actually going back 30 years, I went to the yard, and they're like, you don't like it. Something wrong. Because
I saw it, I know it.
it will freak you out if you're not expecting it. So beets can also change the color of the urine as well.
Yes.
So you just be mindful.
Right, and I don't know the compound, the chemical name for it, but also other foods that causes, discoloration and or maybe an odor. It's like asparagus. When you eat asparagus, it can cause your urine to smell different, and that can give you cause for alarm if you're not expecting it.
Yes.
You think something is going on. But anyway, one of the other side effects, it can cause digestive issues, such as rapid bowel movements, okay, or constipation. So you want to make sure that if you're drinking 12 ounces of beet juice, even if it's cut with something, you want to make sure that that is your day to stay at home, because you don't know what the effect is going to be. It's going to be, based on the individual's body and how they react to the juice.
So definitely, if you're the first time, you want to find out how your body's going to respond. Because some people claim that they are constantly behind. So being the first go around, they want to just figure this out. Sometimes you need to see how your body reacts.
Right. And it just the opposite effect. You really want to be at home all day.
Yes.
You really want to be at home all day. And I can't say this is scientific or medical, but I do believe that the reason people may get constipated is that their iron levels may already be high. And a lot of iron causes constipation. And on the flip side, if your iron levels are normal or low, then you may experience the active bowel, rapid bowel issue.
It depending on what you would mix with it, it may have that up. Like this juice right here with the carrots, the orange, so with the carrots, you have the additional fiber. Again, some people do beets with watermelon. Again, if you're mixing with other foods that are high fiber or high water content, you may get a reaction.
Soluble foods.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind.
Right. So, Coach, that's it. And again, this is an absolute delicious drink. And this mint, I must say, is complement of our mint to be.
Yeah, to be
garden. So, very healthy. Gonna consume the leaves. We do a lot of dehydrating.
Yes.
So the dehydration process of this mint leaf will occur along with others that we harvest from our mint to be garden.
But application garden.
The application garden. So bon appetit to me. Coach, back to you.
And you see up here the orange slices from the orange that we use in the juice. And again, because we try to practice your strategy, it's like, okay, what do we do with the orange peels? Now, earlier this year, I think it was, did a session on the power of the peel. Just to show, again, share that there are nutrients, and in the peel of just about every fruit. So what we do, now some people are a little hesitant about this because everyone's worried about pesticides. But first of all, we cleanse all of our produce in the house. And then here, we one of two things. As you heard before, we'll boil them to make, and we use it to make tea. Again, just add the water, boil them again. You don't want to do that if you're cleansing the fruit or you're buying organic. So when you boil it to make the tea, or the other thing, because for garden, is you can also use the peel, for a natural pesticide. So you can take some, orange peels, you boil them, and then you mix about 2 cups with a little bit of Dawn dishwashing liquid, and spray the leaves, and it will help to, it will prevent certain pests. And then you can take also the peels and just lay them around the base of your outdoor plants, and that will also kind of keep certain pests away from your plants.
And that's because of the essential oils that are in the
yeah. There's certain instances that don't like the smell of citrus.
Right.
So again, just a way of utilizing all. And then what happens is it will eventually, break down because it's, this is organic, not organic in the sense of, organic label. It's organic because it's natural. It will break down into the soil and also add nutrients to the soil. So, that way you can use everything with very little waste. So, again, where we started, very little waste, all the way to where we ended, very little waste, and the mix, enjoying the beets. You
so that you can have a lot of waste.
Yes. Do you remember that on our last session, someone shared a recipe? Because some people said they don't like to taste the beets.
Yeah, it was Andre. Yes.
Remember what the recipe was?
I believe it was roasted vegetables, carrots, beets with rosemary, little salt and pepper, and little honey.
Okay, so you got that. But folks who don't like to taste the beets, that was just one recipe that was suggested by someone who attended our previous session. It was roasted beets with honey, rosemary, carrots. Yep. Carrots, which is juice. So that's just another way to consume people beets into your diet.
Right, and once you roast vegetables, especially beets and carrots, the natural sweetness comes out.
Yes.
So you're going to get a very different taste than when you're eating a beet raw or you're drinking the absolute juice from the beet directly. So it's a little bit different in taste.
So again, just remember how to possibly use the piece of the beet, to plant more beets. Beets are all part of the very most garden. Remember, when you bring them home, you want to cut this off, right? Cut the stem off as soon as possible, and decide what you want to use with the stem. And then take the beet to either cook it or juice it. And when you juice it, just want to say this too. Now, if you cut this off, cut this part off, stick the whole thing in the juice. Not peel it. The whole root. Yep, so everything goes right in the juice set.
And I think also, depending on the strength of the juicer and the type of juicer you have, you can even juice stem.
Probably,
So I think that that's worth noting as well. All right, so Coach.
All right, so one thing I want to, just remind everybody, we're doing Purple Cup growth challenge, trying to get everyone to just start to grow something. And again, Purple Cup challenge because it's a spin on the old Red Cup. Backyard party event where people feel the Red Cup. We usually have all the beverage, so we're kind of flipping it. And let's go Purple Cup challenge, trying to get people, just like see over there. There's a tomato plant growing, and we have quite a few purple cups, quite a few tomato plants. All right, what was your count?
You want to tell them about about the tomatoes, the tomato slips?
Yeah, no, you can't tell them, you know, about having it.
So earlier this month or last month? No, last month, Coach stuck 2 spoiling tomatoes down in a grow bag of soil and set it in the garden. So the tomatoes started to grow. So the slips are now up in this, in this grow bag. And Coach just picked up just a fistful of the soil with some of the new growth and brought it over to that. And I actually counted how many slips had actually grown. 100 slips just from the fistful that he pulled from the grow bag. Now the grow bag still has a lot of slips because there were 2 tomatoes. So if there's 100 tomato slips,
which there is,
right, in just that fistful, and if we were to plant all 100 slips and they grow into tomato plants, can you imagine how many people that could feed?
yes.
How many bags of tomatoes you can harvest, chop up, preserve, freeze, and cook to feed your family? Imagine the homemade sauces, the spaghetti sauce, the lasagnas. I mean, you could just go on and on. I'm salivating thinking about the harvest of tomatoes that we're going to have. I love fresh tomatoes, and I love making homemade gravy for spaghetti and lasagna. And I might add that I am pretty darn good with that recipe. Fresh tomatoes. So I think that if you can just wrap your head around the exponential growth and the amount, the quantity. And I think last year we counted what, 20.
Yeah, and the plant, you know, when we were talking about that earlier, last year was like the first time to grow. And I had a tomato one, you know, I had several. I had one that really grew well. And it produced about 20, 25 tomatoes. And, you know, as I was saying before, that was from me not really knowing anything about, just throwing some seeds. And then, nature, basically did its own thing. And now I have to learn how to take care of it and how to kind of maximize it. I'm still not there yet, but we expect that same, plant would probably produce 50 tomatoes. Because again,
one slip equals 1 plant.
yes. So, that each one of these slips will turn into a plant, and whether it's a plant, all of them, yes, the abundance of tomatoes, and that's just one. It's really a fruit, but that's just one. Imagine doing that with beets that we basically grow from scratch, and as we shared other things in the past, we grow from scratch. We always ask the question, why do we start something more hungry? Why do we keep trying to get the wheel as opposed to tapping into the leverage less rich
of what we already have at our disposal? And if you also think about how much one tomato plant may cost you at a big box store, a minimum, I believe, of $4 to $5.
The big ones are $2.
Right, well, that's if you buy the produce out of the store. But if you're buying plants to plant,
oh yes,
you're going to pay about $5 per plant.
Yes.
And if you go to a nursery, you may be able to get one for $2. However, if you can start your own in your own kitchen, just think of how many plants you can grow and how much money you can save by doing so. And then you can share with your neighbor or someone else. So
that's what we're really trying to encourage to learn. And we're going to take folks through the Sanctuary Project Purple Cup Growth Challenge. It's basically get a container, get a plastic cup, and we'll walk you through each session. Here we got started. On the bottom, there are 2 holes just for drainage. Why do we use the purple cup? Because, you know, we're not big on plastic, but the point was just trying to find something that you could put some seeds in.
No correlation to the fraternity. we are looking sort of like your frat colors today. So anyway, I think that, you know, when we get our farm, because we're going to get one, because with about 400 tomato slips, we'd never be able to plant all of those. And we don't want to be wasteful, but that's, you know, just the cycle that we're going through. But I can't wait to get the farm and plant acres of vegetables, fruit, and just have an abundance. Because out of the abundance of the earth, we will be blessed bountifully, and we can bless others.
Absolutely.
No one in our community will go hungry. Okay.
So that's why we encourage you to join us. Even if you already have a garden, you know, do us a favor, get a purple cup, find something in it just to show that you are partaking in this journey of trying to feed your own household as well as possibly feeding others as well.
Exactly. And post your pictures on the Power of Now's page. We want to see them. You home gardeners, I know there are at least 4 of you, 4 that actually have garden food. I'm not going to name them, I'm not going to call them out, but I want you to post your pictures because it's going to help someone else. It's going to encourage someone else.
So somebody too used to pop in also told me last night that they're going to try to do it. I hope that if she watches this, she'll know what I'm talking about, that she's going to try to do it. She's got to start again. And for those who we sent out to start kids, you know, to do it with children, hopefully people do the same. All right?
Yeah.
People, they won't pose or they won't put questions, but they'll reach out to me.
Individual, each of us individually.
Yeah, you know, so we want you, again, trying to create a community and something to really encourage more and more people to take part in this program.
Absolutely. And if you don't want to partake, share the video, encourage somebody else to do it who may want to. So inspire others to get their hands in the soil to start right where they are.
It's helpful to have your hands in the soil.
Absolutely. All right, Coach.
So that's it for me.
That's it for me tonight as well. I hope you tried the juice. The recipe is on the Power of Now's page, so hop on over there after we get off. Get down the ingredients, make the recipes, and I am going to challenge you to post your juice to the page.
Yes.
Your juice picture, I should say, to the page. You're getting it for free, so give back just a little bit by sharing.
Yes.
Okay? All right, Coach, if that's it for tonight, I'm Coach Mitchell.
I'm Coach Dan.
Thank you for joining us for Inside Outside on Wellness Wednesday, for allowing us to at least help contribute to your health and wellness journey. And remember, if you don't start now,